네, 안녕하세요. 김큐브입니다. 지난번에 이어서 하도록 하겠습니다. 엘런웨이크.
Are you seriously telling me that writer just took out my deputies?
A thriller I supposedly wrote is coming true. The genre of the story seems to be shifting. It's turning into a horror story. I was told that Alice had been kidnapped, but that was a lie.
We don't have his wife. We don't know where she is.
Her purported kidnapper was eaten up by the dark presence before it attacked me.
에피소드 4 진실.
Alan, shh, baby. It was just a nightmare.
Alice. There you go. Hartman, I fell.
I had to give you a sedative. Don't fight it. You went through another rough period.
What?
Right now, it's very important that you stay calm. We don't want you to have another episode. You're a patient at my clinic. Have been for a while now. The shock of your wife's death triggered a mental illness.
No, you're lying.
You're suffering from various symptoms of undifferentiated schizophrenia.
Bastard.
It's okay, Alan. Just let go.
I felt groggy. Whatever Hartman had bumped in me was making me numb. I felt like this was happening to someone else. Someone I was watching on television. I couldn't think. Couldn't focus.
밝은데? 분위기가 밝아.
The door was locked. I was a prisoner here.
오.
Good evening, Alan. Are we feeling better now? Feeling calm?
Yeah. I see you brought your pet gorilla with you. So sure, I'm calm. I get the message. Loud and clear.
Quite right. That's the spirit. You're being very brave, Alan. I understand you're confused. I would be more concerned if you
뭔가
weren't
꿈꾸는 것 같죠?
me. I don't blame you for it.
Big of you.
Now, why don't you come with me? We'll reacquaint you with my clinic and go over everything you might have forgotten. Little walk and some fresh air? Yes, it will do you good. This corridor is for patients. Most of them aren't here right now. Jack took them out for a fishing trip, except for the ones who are particularly vulnerable, of course. I encourage creativity as a part of the recovery process here at Cauldron Lake Lodge. I specialize in treating artists.
I bet you do.
Splendid, Alan. I honestly believe we can get this thing under control if we...
알겠으니까 빨리 갑시다.
This way, Alan. Now, Alan, from past experience with you, I know I need to get right into the heart of the matter as quickly as I can.
진짜 정신병자인가?
So I'm just going to say this. Alice is dead.
No.
You're in a very vulnerable state until you understand and accept this. Alice drowned, and you couldn't face that. You're suffering from hallucinations, paranoid delusions, unusual thinking, an obsession.
아 맞아, 에피소드 4도 사실이었잖아. 진짜 정신병인가?
Everything revolves around you, your thoughts and dreams. Your mind has constructed an elaborate fantasy scenario in which your writings are affecting reality. She has been kidnapped, and supernatural forces of darkness are trying to stop you. We go this way, Alan.
I wasn't ready for another shot, so I went along with it. He had to be lying. But under the influence of the drug he had given me, I had to fight not to believe his words.
It's all in your head. You've been making it up. Apart from the tragic accident with your wife, no one has been killed. Your delusions are just a manifestation of your subconscious mind trying to protect you from the too painful truth. Unless we fight the fantasy, it will return. I know the instinct is to resist me, but think about it. Doesn't this make far more sense than the insane supernatural conspiracy you have concocted in your mind? You're a skeptic by nature, Alan. We both know this. Everything can be explained logically.
설마요.
I never get tired of this view. Very inspiring, isn't it?
Cauldron Lake spread below us. I could see Mirror Peak on the other side of the lake. I thought I could make out the spot where Diver's Isle had been when I arrived with Alice. Now there was nothing but waves.
It seems there's a storm coming. Funny, I don't recall there being a mention of that in the weather forecast. Well, no matter. This way. Follow me. Alan, what I'm telling you is good news. Right now we're in control. Every time you have a relapse, it gets more and more difficult to resurface from the dark depths of your imagination. Not surprising, considering your profession. Imagination is what you work with. After all, your
정말일까요?
nightmares should come as an immense relief to you. If it doesn't, why is that? Because I'm lying? Or because you don't want to admit that you're not well? It's very natural for you to think of me as your enemy. It's part of the illness.
I let him talk.
After all,
Hartman
I'm the one
obviously
trying
loved
to
his
bring
own
you
voice.
out of the world
His words
you've
echoed
constructed
madly
for yourself.
inside my head.
But I can't
I dug my
do it
nails
by
into the
myself.
palms of my hands to stay
You need
focused.
to work with me. Once you accept that, we can begin the journey towards your recovery. Come along. Let's go inside.
오! 돼지 같은 놈. 따라오지 마!
Here's the entrance to the office wing. That's for staff only. You were impressed by my trophies when you first arrived here. I do love to hunt. The great outdoors, man versus nature. It's wonderful stuff.
Pretty damn wonderful, yeah.
커피 있다, 커피.
Scary, scary, scary.
Emerson.
뭐야, 이 미친놈은.
I'm a real bad dream, mister. You should be afraid of me. Don't want to run into me in the night, that's for sure.
Please, Emerson. Mr. Wake is confused enough as it is.
Yeah, you'd like me to go away so you won't be scared. But you
때려,
can't
때려.
just decide what
안
kind
때리지네.
of dream you have or when you have it.
Emerson.
Okay. Sorry. Boo.
That's Emerson. We're actually making some progress with him, I'm happy to say.
아, 이 쓰레기라니.
Video games.
Ooh,
It's
yeah.
trash, of course, but it does involve
Get
some
him to the head.
small creative effort, which makes him receptive to my therapeutic methods.
No kidding.
열심히 만드십시오, 비디오 게임.
Come, Alan, this way. Now, you might have noticed the typewriter in your room. You've been writing as a part of the therapy. As soon as you feel up to it, you should continue.
골드런 호수 산장에 오신 것을 환영합니다. 저희는 여러분께 필요한 전문적인 도움을 드리고자 합니다. 그 전에 다음 규칙을 준수해 주십시오. 여러분의 치료 및 창작에 방해가 되지 않도록 가족 또는 친구의 방문 일정을 미리 정해 주십시오. 동료 환자들의 사생활과 개인 공간을 존중해 주십시오. 특히 다른 환자들이 창작 활동에 매진 중일 땐 더욱 신경 써 주십시오. 서두르지 마십시오. 어쩌고저쩌고.
My rheumatism's killing me. There's a storm coming.
이 사람들 그 예술가 걔네잖아.
What a storm.
얘네도 여기 있네.
Wipes this place off the face of the earth.
And these two are the Anderson brothers, Odin and Tor. They had how should I put this? A heavy metal band in the 70s and 80s called Old Gods of Asgard. They even adopted new first names to complete the image of Viking gods. After the band broke up, they lived on a farm nearby. They are, well, in advanced stages of dementia. They're well cared for, TLC and all that. There's nothing more that can be done. I'm afraid that the rock and roll lifestyle has left its mark.
진짜 가수였구나.
Oh, that won't do. I'm so sorry to cut this short for now, Alan. The power has been acting up. I'd better go check on it. We'll continue this soon. Meanwhile, when you feel up to it, return to your room and try to write. It really is for the best. Don't you think?
I'd like to bash his head in with a hammer.
Oh, he'd love to fish out our secrets, but he has no clue. He's not crazy enough. Not crazy like us, Sonny. Yeah! Being crazy's a requirement, Sonny. Who else could understand the world when it's like this? It takes crazy to know crazy.
That's the sanest thing I've heard in a while.
Say, you're all right, Tom. Hey, we like him, don't we, bro? He's got to go to the farm.
The Anderson Farm. Valhalla!
We wrote it all down, lest we forget. A crash course. All you need to know to get your head right. You need to find the message.
Here, Sonny, here's something for you. Gave me a rash, but I kept it safe from these bastards.
My head was clearing up, or according to Hartman, I was sinking back into the fantasy. I was convinced he was lying to me about everything.
과연 진실은
Not.
어떤 것일까요?
More sense.
Tom, got any booze on you?
Yeah, no. Sorry,
We have a
guys.
stash of the special stuff at the farm. Our own formula. Local ingredients. Medicine clears your head right up. Makes you remember like moonbeams on the brain.
Oh, I just noticed. Leather patches on the elbows? That's not very rock and roll.
Tom just lost is all.
내 방이 어딨지?
Got to him too, the damn witch.
Not overreacting or anything.
Well, he's the boss.
I may need a hand here later on, Birch. The storm's bound to make you-know-who jumpy. You know how they get.
Gotcha. Doc's got me looking at me.
날 보고 있는다니.
I'll do that, Birch.
Hey, Wake. Why
The
don't you
doors
humor
were
Dr.
locked.
Hartman and
Hartman
get
and
the
the
right
nurses.
그래, 알겠습니다.
There was no way to get my hands
You
on
can get to
them.
your room by those stairs, Wake.
오,
Something's wrong. I'm not myself. It's hard to think that there's a shadow inside my head. I can only focus on writing. Everything else is a blur. I'm trapped in this cabin. Have been for days, but it's always dark outside. My editor is real. I saw her again. She's not human. It's not human. A dark presence is wearing the old woman's face. She was covered in clinging shadows. There's a hole in her chest where her heart should be. I think I've made a horrible mistake. I don't think I'm any closer to saving Alice. It's been lying to me. You
곰이 있잖아.
the story it wants, and the story
아이씨.
will come true.
점프 되네 이제. Wake. Emerson. Rain. Death. 많은 사람들이 있구만.
The white glare of the blank page in front of me hurt my eyes. My hands began to shake uncontrollably.
Everybody, calm down. Put that down. Birch, I need help.
Hey, Wake, you stay here. I'm gonna go see what's up. You just keep doing what you're doing. Be cool, okay?
I didn't know what the chaos was all about, but it could be my only chance of getting out.
아, 탈출을 하네. 결국엔.
Here's a friendly poke from Mjolnir, witch.
Oh, afraid of the crazy brothers, are ya? Not so
온 거 있다.
now, are we?
Zane could feel the poems.
제인은 시가 형태를 가지고 주변을 바꿔나가는 것을 느낄 수 있었다.
Imagined he could almost feel the power surging through the keys of the typewriter. Hartman kept talking, giving Barry the grand tour, clearly proud of the
저기요, 하트만 씨? 알은 어디 있죠?
trophies, and Barry was impressed. But he was here on business. He raised
알?
his voice, cut through the monologue. Hey, Hartman, where's Al?
무슨 동물 알 말하는 건가?
Well, things are unraveling fast, aren't they?
Sinclair looked bad. That wasn't a love tap. The crazy old fart hit her hard. And if she was one of Hartman's goons, she had it coming. I could get the key
Okay.
to the office from Sinclair. I had to get to Hartman's office. He had taken all my manuscript pages. That's where he'd be keeping them.
The music, Birch! It's time to pay the piper!
하트만의 사무실로 가자.
Maybe you could come out and beat our record adult diapered ass since you're so tough.
The markings on the tape said they were recordings Hartman had made of the sessions with his patients. I saw Alice's name on one of them. For a moment, I couldn't breathe right.
All the time. The parties, he's so angry all the time. He's getting violent.
Do you mean with you?
No, not with me. No, never. Sometimes I almost wish Alan would take a swing at me, because at least that'd lead to a conversation he couldn't just march out of. But no. Alan doesn't really sleep. And the work, well, he's not writing at all. He sits there for hours and just gets more and more frustrated. And I can't talk to him.
Yes. Tell me, Mrs. Wake. What would you say to him if he'd listen?
I don't know.
뭔가 중요한 내용일 것 같아, 이건.
I look at you, and it's not you. Just some stranger who resembles you. Looking out from behind your eyes. And I don't like that guy much. And now it's all gonna go to hell.
But you don't ever say this.
No. I've tried, but he's not listening. He's too deep in his own problems. Always going on about something else. I'm so afraid I'm gonna lose him. And we're not even talking anymore. He doesn't let me in anymore. He just keeps me in the dark. I'm so alone here, even when he's home. Please help me, Doctor, because I'm at my wit's end.
Well, if you can just get him here, I'll absolutely do my very best.
Yeah, but Doctor, you need to be careful with him. He's not just going to listen to
얘가 정신병 걸린 건 맞나 보네.
the most stubborn man I've ever met.
Well, I'll be sure to bear that in mind.
Hearing her voice, what she was saying made me happy and sick and guilty all at once. Worst of all, I recognized the word. Hartman wasn't happy. Maude could see it in his eyes. He quickly lowered his own. He had made a mess of it, and he knew it. The shame of failure was hard to bear. He hadn't expected Wake to say he needed more time, and he blurted out 2 days. The phone call from her. It had been a cut-up of this, just a recording. The photo on the wall caught my attention. In it, the clinic staff was standing outside the lodge. I knew the man next to
저 옆에 그 남자, 그 남자잖아. 납치범.
Hartman had been playing me all along.
Let me out of here! Hartman, do you hear me? I'm gonna chew your crazy quack ass to shreds!
Barry?
Seriously!
오,
Ow! About time!
Barry, man, am I glad to see you.
We need to get to Hartman's office.
It's right next door.
얘는 왜 여기 있냐?
Yeah. I mean, no! The cops found me at Rose's trailer, but they didn't hassle me too much. I'm obviously a victim in this, and I demanded to be treated as such. Or else I'd sue their asses.
얘는 왜 여기 있지? 뭐가 진짜인지 알 수가 없네.
These were all the pages I had already. And more.
Alan, please. You're sliding back into the...
Tell me one more lie and I'll shoot you in the face.
Ah, well, it was worth a shot. Really, Wake, come on. Let's work together on this. You have no idea...
Hartman, shut up! Barry, get out of here. I'll catch up with you. Get a car.
Oh, Al, let's just...
Go!
Wake, listen to me. This is a mistake. Don't you
엄청난
see?
걸 만들 수 있다고?
Together we can create something absolutely wonderful with your ability and mine.
탈출.
I had to find a way out.
오. 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 나가. 나가. 여기 아니야.
I needed light to get the possessed bookshelves out of my way.
빛. 없어. 올라가. 오케이. 좁아졌어. 나이스. 오케이. 가자. 올라가. 나와. 오케이. 원고. 잠겼어. 오. 내가 볼 때 이거 유인해가지고 피한 다음에 한 번 더. 오케이, 피했어. 뛰어.
I found the car, but the gate's locked. You're gonna have to go through the hedge maze over there.
Barry, I don't have a light.
Take this, Al.
줘. 오케이.
Look at the house, Al. Look out.
이러지 마. 오케이. 여기서 치료하고 무기 짚고. 오케이, 정상적으로 돌아왔다. 왜 또 밀어요 갑자기? 오케이, 원고. 하트만은 쌍안경으로 앨런 웨이크가 추락하는 모습을 지켜봤다. 작가가 물에 떨어지는 순간 그는 잭에게 보트를 준비하라고 했다. 하트만도 자신이 창작가 제목이 아니라는 걸 알았다. 그런 일에는 욕심이 없었으며 자신이 맡았던 예술가들처럼 뭐라 설명할 수 없는 저런 꼴이 되고 싶진 않았다. 연출자.
I stared at the Viking paraphernalia that littered the area surrounding.
정신병 걸린 앨런 웨이크를 잡아가지고 글을 쓰게 한 것 같은데? 가만있어. 오, 너무 세, 너무 세. 너무 세. 오케이. 다 왔어, 다 왔어. 체크 포인트. 아, 까마귀 또 왜 이렇게 많아? 뭐야 얘는? 하트만이야? 오케이. 아, 새들이 방해를 해. 저리가, 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 저리가. 가자. 오. 아. 뭐지? 아, 조명탄 쏴버렸어. 나이스 샷건. 오, 원고까지. 우위에 있는 모트는 웨이크가 자신보다 똑똑하다는 걸 알고 있었다. 돈도 많고 예쁜 아내도 있고 모든 걸 가지고 있었다. 모트는 누구지? 모트가 누구지?
Baby, we'll be old and think about the stories that we could have told.